So, guys, since ever Dr. Datti had a meeting with Abure that is concerning the LP, people have been saying that is it that Datti have betrayed the P2B or not? But he said that Datti never betrayed P2B. He said that he will never betray P2B. So in this video, he was saying something about that P2B is the best choice and the last shot P2B Nigerians have to make this country work. Take a listen. Let me get your views about that in the comment section.
But let's bring this coalition.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's very important. 2027 politics is already by the corner. That is completely now overshadowing the focus on governance. Tinubu's posters are all over the place already for President 2027, and you're wondering, the opposition was said to be asleep until they now came in the name of coalition under ADC. As a member of LP, one is wondering, how come, for instance, leaders of the coalition could not bring people into their own party? Atiku, for instance, who is said to be the leader of the coalition, he couldn't woo people into the PDP that he belongs, or Obi and yourself win people to the LP to adopt it as the coalition platform. Why ADC? And have you left LP yet?
I haven't left LP. The coalition is a conferencing effort, and ADC is a political party that the coalition effort has pointed at. I remain in Labour Party. If your neighborhood invites you to a meeting to discuss security, you are morally obliged to attend. If you go for a security meeting and they discuss how to throw a party, you can walk away. So I went there, I listened. If they call me once or twice again, maybe I'll go, I'll listen. But look, I cannot be blindfolded. No way. I will not sleepwalk into another association. Look, removing a government is not that difficult.
It's not.
We did it in 2023.
We did?
We beat APC, PDP. Then the court said it's not us. We accepted it. What I'm trying to tell you is that it is not forming the government, it is what the government does that is the issue. So I'm not going to be consumed about, we're going to form the next government. I am more concerned about that government not going to be another APC.
Okay.
Do you get my point?
I'm trying to get it.
I'm more concerned about if the coalition puts together and defeats APC. I am more interested now to really see it's not going to be a repeat of APC's 12 years, if they get to the 12 years.
What will make it look
Let
like
me tell
that?
you're speaking about leadership.
Yes.
There was something I said way back in 2003 in the parliament, which somehow, just outside the tribunal, Shetima tried to mimic or to copy. You know, he crams and he tries to regurgitate everything. Mine was very short. I said, if politics is about interest, governance should be about righteousness. So he copied it somehow that now politics is over and it's time for governance. And there was no governance from then. What we saw is repeated politics culminating in the posters all over Abuja.
Yes, the campaign for 2027. Right?
For anybody who took power so easily. And again, I criticize us, the challengers and the opposition. I criticize us severely for letting them walk away with constitutional breach and everything, for not being able to take what we won. There are two things in Nigeria. You win the election, you take the election. That is how APC came to power. They won it, they were there to take it. We won the election, we didn't have the paraphernalia to take it. So whoever takes government that easily, and everything else they do, they get away with. Remember, I am still a second fiddle. I was a VP candidate. I cannot outshine my boss. Atiku is there, but Atiku plays a different kind of opposition because he has been in power. He knows power, he is power. So they do different kind of politics. These are the two leading figures. Obi is a perfect gentleman. He talks about consumption to production, things government are buying, waste, how the North can drive Nigeria, the fertile land in the North, and he talks about those things. I go for the jugular. I talk about constitutional amendment. Your government, as we sit now, is still breaching the Nigerian constitution. Nobody is strong enough to come out. I'm talking about a fake certificate. I'm talking about not winning 25% in the FCT. These are still, as we are holding this interview, they are in the Nigerian constitution, they are valid. But power belongs to those who can interpret the law. And as we sit today, the Nigerian constitution is interpreted the way Tinubu wants it.
Okay, to oust Tinubu, which the coalition is said to be gathering for, do you think there's a possibility of succeeding in that? And who do you think the coalition should rally around as the candidate?
Automatically, I'm with Obi.
Okay, well, what if he says, for instance, it's not Labour Party, maybe if there are moves by PDP, to woo him back and all of that. Should he go back to PDP?
I don't engage in if. I don't engage in
But have you seen those moves, really? The PDP the top leaders wooing him back to the party?
Is PDP still around?
Oh, yeah, of course. PDP is part of the parties that exist in Nigeria. And
ever since we finished them in the last elections, I hardly heard of them.
It's like saying is still around. All the parties have issues. So PDP should not be isolated here for annihilation.
There is one certain candidate, which I am not at liberty to mention now, who will be able to turn around the 2027 dynamics.
Is this person apart from Peter Obi?
I have already told you what I think about Peter Obi. I'm with him, I'm supporting him if he contests, and I'm still telling you, there is still one person who has the capacity to turn everything around of 2027. But I remain by telling you that I respect people's rights and privacies. And, if you want me to go, let me just jump back to the first part of our chat.
Yes. The Buhari part.
The apology part. Among the things that were said, was something very, very bad that they tried to do to me.
Really?
In 2023. The minister mentioned it. What I'm trying to tell you is that an international press conference was held, organized by me, because I knew this kind of people and what they are up to, what they can do. And I said, I am not on those platforms. Anything that comes out from there is not me. Yet, somebody went, used my picture, used my name, assaulted others whom they had arranged to be assaulted, so that they will use that to attack me and my family that she was talking about. That is outrageous. You, as Dixon, you know that it was not me.
Yeah, of course.
They who were doing it.
You were not on that loop at that time.
They who were doing it knew it was not me. Now here's the catch. Whoever goes that far to do those kind of things, silly things, they are the kind of people who go to strangle politicians in Lagos. They are the kind of people who gun down aspirants in Borno State. And again, I'm speaking because there's evidence, because these things happened. So people like me are actually lucky. Instead of suffering the same kind of fate, they will go online, impersonate, attack somebody, and then say, no problem. There's something we say, there is God.
There is God. Indeed, there is God. Final question about that part, of course, that there is God. They say power belongs to God. Some have wondered, why is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar still contesting to be president of Nigeria? Would you oblige us the explanation?
It is out of my place to say that. However, the human being is naturally ambitious, and there's natural progression. God Almighty gave Alhaji Atiku Abubakar vice president of Nigeria when he didn't ask God for it. He went for governorship. So after 8 years, he's asking God, where is that presidency that I want, or that and it remains to be seen if God will answer it or not, or it will be somebody. But look at Nigerian politics from independence. Tafawa Balewa, though he was not a president, was pushed by late Sir Ahmadu Bello, both of blessed memory. Aguiyi Ironsi didn't do the actions that brought him. Gawan also was a product of some other forces. Murtala was equally, the younger ones did his, and then they said it has to be him. President Obasanjo came, then general, and you know it was as a result of losing his brother,
yes,
General Murtala. President Shagari of blessed memory went for Senate, and Alhaji Isiaku Ibrahim and others said, if you don't go for this presidency, we will make sure you don't even get that Senate. Buhari didn't know his left from his right about plotting coup. They called him, hey, okay, you're fighting with Shagari, come and be the head of state for now. He didn't even know what was going on. The real planners were different. Started from 1976, when they took over from Dimka and all those kind of things. Fast forward, IBB came, but when you come to the IBB level, you're talking of like a deep planner who, right from 1976 that I was telling you, Abacha, he could have easily taken over in 1990 during the Gideon Oka field. No, please, where are you? Come back and take your thing. He came back. He still waited until Shoneko of blessed memory, again, they gave him a phone call on his landline. Are you at home? Okay, we're coming. They came and said, you have to be head the ING. Abacha waited until ING and then took over from ING. What next? Abdul Salam. The Monday that he was supposed to be retired, God showed his power and he stayed there and became head of state. Baba Obasanjo, imprisoned falsely and everything. As he was coming out, they're telling you must be our president. Are you getting
with almost nothing in his account?
Late Malam Umaru was planning his retirement. He said, it has to be you. And look at that. I said, brother, late General Eradua and Obasanjo,
yes,
Baba.
Yes.
That is a good story of Nigerians. Fast forward, Jonathan was consequential. Then Baba Buhari, after crying to the whole world that he had given up, Emiloko came, did his magic. Now, the final catch.
Yes.
Nobody worked for Emiloko. He is the one that his own brute force took it, grabbed it, and is running with it. His money is doing it for him. His, I don't call it wisdom, his tricks, his politicking, his everything is doing it for him. This is where Uncle Emiloko is deviating from all the presidents, all Nigerian leaders that we have seen. His own is by his brute force, so we wait to see.
So he accords the victory to himself.
And that's why I'm saying, be you whatever, you will be removed by the power of God Almighty. Who you think will not remove you, you will be defeated. Look, Nigeria belongs to God Almighty. The universe belongs to God.
And we all do, yes.
Democracy is for the people who will protect their rights.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
Even a blind man knows that P2B is the best shot Nigerians have. Yes, even a blind man knows that, because you'll be hearing someone with a good name, someone with a good doing, someone that have done many things good. Even if you are blind, you know that this person that you'll be hearing so many good things about is the best person that can run Nigeria. Because you don't even need God to come down and tell that this man, because he has seen everything that he will do. He said that we need to invest in education and health sector, which he has been doing. P2B is talk and do. Everything he says he will do, he's already doing it. That's just the truth about P2B. And that's what we need. We don't need to do those that will promise us heaven and earth, and then at the end of the day, they will not even do even one. Even one of what they promise. We don't need people like that. He has promised, he not promised. He just said that we need to invest, and he's already investing. Talk more of when he said he will do. That means he will do it. We don't need God to come down from heaven and tell us that this man is the right man for us as president of Nigeria. We don't need. What we need to do is to make it right to come 2027. P2B should please be in a party that has structure, a party that is not that people are not trying to destroy, like Abure is trying to destroy Labour Party. We need party like that, because right now Abure is a big force against Labour Party, because him meeting with Wike and him coming out to threaten P2B that he have a chance to choose between ADC and Labour Party. Whether people have never said that he's a member of ADC. These are the things we see in the Labour Party, and it's not good for people to be honest. People need to change party. If you can go to any party that is credible and that has full support of P2B, because right now I don't think the Labour Party has full support of P2B. But the truth is that anywhere P2B goes, obedience will follow. That's just it. That's the promise we give to P2B. Anywhere he goes, obedience follow. Whether you go to SDP, obedience will follow. You go to obedience party, whether Obi wants to create a party, everybody will follow him to the party. That's just how it is. And that's the promise obedience have for obedience. So we need to make this right come 2027. Let me go to this in the comment section. Look at my video if I need, you can subscribe.